The much anticipated rematch between Andre SOG Ward and Sergey Krusher Kovalev officially has the referee and judge's name. Stay tuned. BOXINGEgo here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And it goes down. The much anticipated rematch, June 16th, Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. We have a great fight. And I was at the first fight, covered the fight as media. Ward-Kovalev first fight. Again, to me, it's unfortunate that the controversy, if you will, that the people say, oh, Ward lost or won, and this and that, and the outcome and the scoring kind of takes a precedence over what we got, which was a great, meaningful fight. In fact, this fight did better than a lot of people expected. A lot of people said this was going to be a boring fight. They said it was going to be nothing but running and clinching, and I got to see some really good work in there. There was some wrestling, and there's some jockeying for positions and one arm free and those types of things. However, it was still a fun fight. It was still an educated fight, meaning I think both guys had a good game plan. Both guys really wanted to win, things like that. It wasn't just mindless action with two sluggers or something like that. Kovalev can box. Clearly Ward can box. And it was a fight of halves. So the official referee has been named, and it will be none other than Mr. Flat Top Tony Weeks, right? And I believe Robert Byrd was the first judge, and he gave them a lot of space and kind of let them work out of the clinch and stuff like that. Tony Weeks is a hell of a great referee, so that's a good fit. Judges, Dave Moretti from Vegas, Glenn Feldman, and Steve Weisfeld. So they got top quality. If you guys are diehard boxing fans, you'll notice some of those names. You'll remember hearing them at least. And Dave Moretti recently, he scored the Canelo versus Chavez Jr. fight, 120 to 108. Very solid card. Canelo really won every single round. I mean, that really wasn't a hard fight to score, but he also scored Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton, the first fight, things like that. So Moretti's been in the game, Glenn Feldman and Weisfeld. So those are all top quality judges. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because, like I said, it's unfortunate, but it's a fact. I'm a realist. And with the first fight, there's a black cloud over it. There's an asterisk by it to some people. That's why we're getting the rematch, an immediate rematch. They could have fought other competition and then came back to rematch. That's why they're fighting immediately to rectify that, set the record straight. And again, this video was needed because with that controversy, some people, even Kovalev himself, post-fight, he said, no, judges piece of shit, or whatever he was talking about. And he said the American judges kind of had it out against him, and this is close to Ward's Oakland home. This is on the West Coast in Las Vegas, so the judges weren't really on my side. So judging will be important. Who's refereeing the fight will be important, because certain advantages for each fighter, and we want to get the cleanest and most definitive outcome. I really see this fight being much like the first fight. I think there's so much on the line, and there's something that wasn't present in the first fight, because I interviewed Kovalev multiple times. I went to, shout out to Main Events for the invite, but they invited me to multiple roundtables that Kovalev had, and I went. One was in Oakland, and then one was in Los Angeles, and I went to both of them, and they were good 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to an hour interviews. And this was before the Isaac Chilemba fight. This was when Ward, the first fight, the first roundtable was during Ward Barrera, I think it was, and then the second one was right before Isaac Chilemba when that first got announced. This was like kind of an announcement roundtable, and I went to both of them, and Kovalev was very respectful towards Andre Ward. He's like, hey, he's a good champion, and he's a boxer. Like, you know what I mean? He was just being respectful. But the gloves are off now because the first fight happened. There's things that have been said, and there's no real turning back. So I think some love was lost. Ward, for his part, I don't think he really liked how Kovalev treated the loss. Like, you took the loss, I came back, how come you didn't bully me? In that second half, why didn't you knock me out after the knockdown? How come I got better and you kind of faded, right? And then Kovalev, he just feels like me against the world, the judges were against me, Ward was fighting dirty, or whatever complaints he has, and he has a lot of venom and animosity as a result. So this should be a good fight. Like I said, the gloves are off. Both fighters don't seem to really particularly like each other, and that was now made apparent in the build-up to the fight. I was in Oakland for the press tour stop in Oakland, and Kovalev didn't even do any interviews. He walked off. He was like, everybody, listen, like I'm gonna knock you out this time. Like, bet that. And then he kind of walked off and stormed off. And then the stare downs and face-offs have been intense. There was an issue with the HBO 24/7, or not 24/7. It was the face-off. There's different reports. Main Events claimed Ward ducked out and didn't do it, and then Ward said, no, I actually showed up on time. That's why in between the Canelo Chavez Jr. fight, HBO had me pulled me up for commentating, and you guys weren't even here. So he said, I'm not waiting around for you, and he left and went to his training camp. So should be a good fight, man. The Kovalev's talking about pray to your God, and he was harassing him online. That's kind of like tapered down a bit as he's gotten to training camp, which is good. He needs to focus more on training instead of memes and stuff like that. It's cool, it's cute, it's funny, but it's a big fight, man, and there's a lot of implications for the winner. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a good fight. It's a good rematch. I really see it being very similar to the first fight, where Ward has to be careful. Kovalev has to preserve his energy and pace himself. And it's a fight that's up for grabs for anybody with the right game plan. Clearly, these two are each other's contemporaries, and stylistically, their styles gel well to the point where, you know what I mean, it's going to be a tough and rough fight. But we'll see who has the cleaner victory, and that happens in June 16th. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.